your candle and go light your world. To the poor, seek comfort, confusing. Hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world.
It's a very important night tonight as we are here to help support the Justice Coalition to raise money, and so that the Justice Coalition can continue to do the work that they feel like they've been called to do, that started with Ted Hires and now has continued for years and years. And as we have the second annual dinner, I think it is very important that we listen and that we remember why we give, why we serve, why we sacrifice. And those are three things, three characteristics that the Justice Coalition does for people in this community. They serve people, they serve them with love, they sacrifice, and they give money and resources to help them during a very trying time. And one of my favorite things is that they show these victims the love of Christ through their actions, and that they are there when a lot of times in very difficult situations. And so I'm excited to be here tonight, excited to be a part of the Justice Coalition as we honor Ted Hires, but also raise money for the Justice Coalition. And now I'd like to invite up Philip Bowling, the father of Dina Thompson, the mother of Summer Thompson. Dina is not able to attend with us today. Today is the day her 7-year-old daughter's body was found in a Georgia landfill 1 year ago. So her father, Philip Bowling, will be here today. So let's give Philip a big round of applause.
That had to be one of the worst weeks of my life, the worst day of my life. After that happened, we had strangers coming to Dina's house on a daily basis, multiple times a day. Sheriff Beasley, his deputies, Team Summer, pastors, ministers, everybody was coming to our aid, and Ann Duggar was one of those people.
The first award is the Sheriff's Choice for Extraordinary Citizen. If I could have Mr. Jim Gill and Sheriff Gordon Smith to come up to the podium first.
Sheriff Smith's not here. Fill in for him. Mr. Gill, step over, please, sir. As most of you can tell, I'm not Sheriff Smith. I'm his stand-in today. He regrets he can't be here. He had a prior commitment. I'm Eddie Boatwright. I'm Sheriff Smith's Chief of Staff. I've had the opportunity of knowing Mr. Gill for a couple years now, and I can tell you from personal experience that you only need to know him for about 5 minutes to know the hugeness of his heart and his generosity and the dedication he has to volunteering in his community.
This is a remarkable meeting. First time I have had the opportunity to come and be part of it, and I am really pleased to be here. Have you ever been to an awards ceremony and about halfway through they're introducing the person, you try to figure out who in the world are they talking about? Well, I kind of feel that way because it's not just what I have done in Bradford County, but it's the wonderful people that have supported me, and particularly the types of Captain Eddie here.
Good evening. The Paul E. and Claire N. Reinhold Foundation, through through grants and programs, support nonprofit organizations that serve Clay County, the community that provided such a fulfilling life for its founders, Paul and Claire Reinhold. Sheriff Beasler, thank you very much for nominating the Reinhold Foundation. I'm George Egan and the trustee of the foundation. And while we're honored to receive the award, we are much more honored to Paul and Claire Reinhold, who established the foundation, that allow us to use those resources to honor the people that volunteer for the Justice Coalition and all the great nonprofit organizations that serve Clay County. So thank you very much.
It's my honor this evening to make this award, and this one is a little different than some of the others. We're actually going to recognize Pastor Larry McGinley and Old Plank Baptist Church, his congregation, and he has a heart for victims, and his church provides extensive outreach to our community. The Justice Coalition's Hearts and Hands outreach program is just one of many that flow out of this very involved congregation.
We were mentioned about this award. I told Sister Ann, I said, we've got so many great ministries and so many people that seem so more deserving than we do. I just thank the Lord for allowing me to be a part of the family of God. I thank Him for His goodness and mercy in my life. I want to thank Him for my family, my precious wife and family, but I tell you what, could never do it without the church God gave me. Got a great church. I always tell them, if you ever run me off, I'm going to come back and join, because it's just a good church. I love it. I appreciate it. I'm going to say God bless you and appreciate each and every one of them. Thank you.
Before I get started, I want to thank Mr. Jim Donovan, who is our Sheriff's extraordinary community supporter. Tell you a little bit about Jim. Jim is a community volunteer and joined the Nassau County Sheriff's Office in November of 2009. Dee desires to be the best, detailed, determined, devoted, disciplined, and driven. And most of all, Dee is for deserving of this award, and I'd like to thank him.
Wow. Go ahead and thank my lovely wife, Jean, for standing by me. And I want to go ahead and every man and woman in uniform.
I don't know what we would do without Steve. He continues, now that he's pretty much retired from his private sector job, he's been able to do more and more with us, and he's never drawn a paycheck. And we respect him, and we truly love him as part of the law enforcement family. And next time we're not going to take the Bentley, Steve. We're going to take my Tahoe. But congratulations.
It's a wonderful feeling to be able to give to the community. And I hope to continue to do that and work with these brave sheriffs, these dedicated and hardworking sheriffs for many years to come. Thank you.
It's my privilege to present the Outstanding Citizen Award this year to Police Officer Isaac Brown. And let me just tell you a little bit about Isaac, or Ike as he's affectionately called. Ike Brown, who is in his 25th year with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, knows both sides of the crime environment in our city. He has arrested countless lawbreakers, from petty thieves to hardened criminals, and has known the grief of his own son being murdered in 2003. He truly personifies the spirit of the Ted Howard's Legacy Outstanding Citizens Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to Officer Ike Brown as the Outstanding Citizen.
It was a godsend for Mr. Ted Howard and Ms. Ann and the entire Justice Coalition staff. I tell you that are there to stand by you through thick and thin. Thank you again for this honor, and I truly am humbled to receive it. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to present the Outstanding Business Leader Award to Lockwood Homes. I know it's hard to believe, but I first met Lockwood in 1968. We were high school or junior high school classmates back in Lakeshore Junior High School. Lockwood is the president and CEO of pool management companies. He's involved in land development, real estate development, church building, and many other enterprises. There's no other man that I can think of more deserving than to receive the Ted Hires Legacy Outstanding Business Leader Award for 2010 than Lockwood Homes.
Thank you very much. On behalf of my brother and his company, I gladly accept this prestigious honor. We had a crime at our lumber yard several years ago. One of my employees tried to stop a robbery and unfortunately got shot and he died. We didn't know what to do. Of course, we tried to console him and do what we thought we knew what we should do, but we were really at a loss. And in stepped the Justice Coalition and Ann Duggar. And I want to tell you, they were like a godsend. I'm very grateful for them. My brother is grateful for them. And I think we all are very grateful to the Justice Coalition. Thank you very much. I'm proud of my brother and I'm proud of the Justice Coalition. Keep up this good humanitarian work. Thank you very much.
And so it gives me great pleasure to represent all of the men and women of law enforcement in North Florida and recognize this year's Ted Hires Government Agency Award winner for service to the victims of violent crime, our state attorney, a true partner in law enforcement, and my friend Angela Corey.
Thank you so much for that. You know, when we started prosecuting in the early 80s, there wasn't a lot of talk about victim advocacy. And one day in the 90s, Judge Lance Day, when he was a prosecutor, he and I were sitting in a courtroom and we heard Ted Hires unleash his feelings about victims. And we looked at each other and we knew we had a new partner to help us fight for our victims. And Ted's been fighting ever since, and he's still fighting. I want to thank the Justice Coalition and Lorraine and all of you who worked so hard along our sides to help our victims when they come into the unyielding atmosphere of the courtroom. It's tough, and without you, our victims couldn't survive in that atmosphere. I want to thank my family, Tom and Lorraine, my parents, who they're so adorable, and they put up with me for one thing, but they also taught me how to continue to fight for justice no matter what the cost. And when I had one of those battles for justice, when it affected me, Wanda and Ted Hires were among the first people to stand by my side and say, don't you give up. We need you in the state attorney's office. So Wanda, thank you so much for that encouragement. So in closing, I want to thank all of you. Keep us in your prayers, because I'm a true believer that with a lot of hard work and a lot of prayers, we can get this crime problem under control. And Ted, just keep smiling down on all of us. We love you. Thank you, and God bless you.